Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Oregon's offense will get the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Immediately fires to the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Floats it out in space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Complete to the right. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Ducks are marching down the field.
That's a really nice-looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. And back to the air on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Lets it fly. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback adapted. And they will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Turbin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him toward...
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here we go. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Turbin. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right side. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Let's go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Run in the red zone, it's Davidson. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes.
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Clay. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the with a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, and the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to pass, it's Turbin. Got the back over the middle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He got it. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They go to the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Auburn lines up quickly. To the air, it's Turbin. Lofts one high and deep. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Sutter. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down. There he goes. Got some room entered to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
17.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Dropping back, it's Turbin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in with one hand. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Auburn going to work with another first down. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Takes it on the shovel. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game.
There he goes to the right. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Ducks. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of hard meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Dropping back, it's Turbin. Here's a heat. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Turbin. Right on the money. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. All down, but enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.